Team Deathmatch.
What is going on, guys? This is your boy Eastleigh Jackets here, bringing you guys my very first game ever on COD World War II. Call of Duty World War II just came out today, and this is on the Xbox One. As you guys know, I've always been an Xbox One person. So, like I said, this is my very first game, starting off as a noob, level 1. I've been super excited for this Call of Duty for a very long time. For those of you guys who don't know, Call of Duty World at War was my favorite Call of Duty way back in the day, right? They came out in 2008, so you know that's going on almost 10 years ago now. No, time is flying. So even though I start off here with the quick 2 deaths, I actually end up finishing this game 14-5, so almost a 3.0 kill to death ratio. And yeah, besides World at War, some of my favorite Call of Duties, Call of Duty 4, that was what a lot of my friends played back in the day, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops. I also like Black Ops 2. My least favorite out of the last few Call of Duties was Call of Duty Ghosts, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can agree with that. And following Ghosts is probably Infinite Warfare. So I know that I'm probably not the only Call of Duty fan who's kind of getting sick of, you know, the jetpack futuristic warfare that COD has been going to. It started with Advanced Warfare, and I did kind of like Advanced Warfare. And Black Ops 3 was okay, not so much because of the multiplayer, but just in general. And then Infinite Warfare I thought was absolutely garbage. But, you know, so far, you know, my impressions of this game are very good. You know, the graphics are absolutely amazing, especially because, you know, we haven't had a World War II game in a while. So to see these kind of revamped graphics on the next-gen console is a refresher. You know, the customization is there. Call of Duty's been great with that the last few years, allowing you to customize more and more from your character to your loadout to your kill streaks, your weapons, everything. And so far, I mean, I would hope not. It's obviously the very first day, but, you know, there's no lag or bad hit detection. So hit detection is basically when you're firing at an enemy, you know, do your bullets register? And a lot of that has to do with, you know, your internet connection and how solid it is and things like that, and what lobby you're in, and your, you know, connection to that specific lobby. But so far, like, when I fire at an enemy, my bullets are registering, and that was one of the things I could not stand in Call of Duty, is getting what's called hit markers, which is right when you hit an enemy but they don't die, and then you look at the kill cam and the screen's like blood red but they didn't die. So haven't been having any problems with that, which is definitely great. So far in a Call of Duty, it makes for a much more level playing field, especially in the multiplayer genre. I can't really speak for campaign. I'm talking specifically about multiplayer right now. But you know, granted, this is my very first game, so I haven't really explored all of the maps yet, so I can't give my opinion on, you know, whether or not all of the maps on here are good or not. Literally, it's the very first map that I've seen on this Call of Duty. But just in my opinion, you know, World War II games tend to have better maps anyway. I think that they have a lot more authentic feel. Sometimes in those futuristic style Call of Duties, you know, the setup of the maps is designed specifically for like that jetpack kind of warfare, and there's a lot of, like, you know, hidden windows and creases and things like that that people are camping up in and think, I don't know, it's just a little bit different. And when you play on these maps like this, especially when they're outdoors like this, it gives you an authentic war feel. You know, at the end of the day, that's what Call of Duty is. It's a war video game, and you know, these maps definitely give that kind of authentic feel. So I'll be able to cover more of my opinion on the maps when I have a chance to play more maps, obviously. And that same kind of ideology applies to you know, the guns in Call of Duty. So like I said, this is my very first game right here, this gameplay that you guys are watching. But this starter submachine gun right here that I'm using, it shows that, you know, there's a lot of potential for the weapons in this game. You know, like I said, haven't really used any other weapons. Didn't even switch to my pistol, I don't think, in this game. I maybe threw one grenade. Didn't really, you know, pick up any weapons or anything like that. I did call in, I think, like a UAV equivalent, but didn't get to try out any of the other kill streaks or anything. So in regards to weapons, you know, I'm very curious to see what the, you know, the power of rifles are and bolt action in this game, because if you ever played Call of Duty World at War, you know that bolt action rifles have a lot of power. If you use, like, you know, the Springfield or the PTRS, the Car 98K, any of those kind of rifles, they have a lot of power, but you have to be skilled with them. You have to know how to use them. However, my biggest question is, will there be another, STG-44? So for those of you guys that know Call of Duty or guns, you know what an STG is. But in that Call of Duty, it was considered, the most overpowered gun in the game. It was virtually no recoil, super accurate, high rate of fire, automatic weapon. And so, I don't know, I feel like Call of Duty's done a better job of not having any overpowered guns in the last few Call of Duties, or if they do, they end up, nerfing those guns to make them not as overpowered. But the STG, I mean, like I said, or the M1A1 carbine, I'll be able to explore those weapons more in this game and see, how they work. But the last thing in regards to my opinions about Call of Duty World War II so far is zombies. So, as you guys see, we finished the match right here with the victory, 75-43. But in regards to zombies, I will be making some zombie videos. So I heard that they redid all of the old maps. So I'm probably going to be playing on some of those, but obviously also the new one, if they have one. I haven't really even looked, guys, so I'm kind of behind. But I will be bringing you guys some more zombie videos, because who doesn't like zombies? I mean, Nazi zombies is going to be amazing in this game, and I'm freaking stoked. So as you see, your boy finishes 14-5 in my very first game ever on Call of Duty World War II. So thanks for watching, guys. This is your boy Easley Jackets. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos. That's Call of Duty, NBA 2K, or Madden, because I'm going to be bringing you guys more content in the near future. So hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm signing out.
Peace out, mother trucker!